Second, fellas. Okay. All right, heat number 1 it is, folks. Shearers, set, go. Away we go. Peter Ranama, Jason Ranama. 2 different parts of the country, 2 different families. Around the back of the head for Peter Ranama. Jason's up now. And around the back of the head as well. So swinging into the long blow. Jason Ranama. These boys are the open boys. The big bangers of the shearing world, folks. Round they turn together. Down over the last front shoulder. Peter and Jason right down the flank together. So Peter might have the edge. 24, 25. Looking for the button. 28.28 and just hit the 30 seconds, Jason Ranama. Well done, guys. Well done. Let's see what the judges got to say about that. Peter and Jason. So Lockie Baines, Ricky Chase, heat 2. Please, they can hop up on the stand. Green light for Jason. And green light also for Peter. Time counts for both those shearers. Not a bad time for Peter. There or thereabouts for Jace. Well, time will tell. So Lockie Baines on the front stand. And Ricky Chase out the back. Just hang on, just steady up, guys. Just steady up for a minute, fellas. On the board, please. Okay, looks like we're set to go. So once Ricky's ready. Okay, shearers, set, go. Away we go. Sorry, Kerry.
Down the first leg, they go and undermine time and step up in 6 seconds. Work their way around the shoulder and take the trimming on the top side leg. Down and into the long blow. Ricky chased the first one down, but Lockie is coming hard. Oh, niggle, niggle, niggle. Oh, under control again. Both of these shearers not having things how they like it. Under that final shoulder and down and out the flank. 27, 28. 29 and 30, 31, or 32.37 and 34.50. Norm, it could have been better.
Oh, we're happy enough they get a green light though. So Jack Fagan and Casey Bailey up next, please. Our next 2 shearers, Jack Fagan and Casey Bailey. And we will have Hemi Braddock and Dennis O'Sullivan to the front, please. They're the next guys up after Jack and Casey. So now we're looking at a couple of speed shearers, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Fagan from Tikwiti, Casey Bailey from the Deep South up on the stage. Okay, the New Zealand Wool Scaring Sponsored Open. Both those last times counted. Let's see what these boys have got. Thanks, Lance. Shearers, set, go. Away we go, Jack Fagan into the neck area already. Up comes Casey Bailey, both hugely talented shearers. But swing, oh, Jack just missed his footing, but his hand's still going, folks. He missed his footing, but his hand's still going. Swinging through the long blow is Casey Bailey, turning for home. Pretty much together. Jack Fagan just out in front as he swings under the leg and way down to the flank. Rockets out onto the back leg. So does Casey Bailey. Beautiful sweeping blow, but Jack Fagan hits a button. 28.18. Oh, Casey misses it. 30-second share for Casey Bailey. Well done, guys. Let's see what them old judges got to say about that. And we'll have Hemi Braddock, Dennis O'Sullivan on to the stage, please. Green light for Jack. Time counts. 28 seconds. Handy enough. And a green light also for Casey Bailey. So both times count. No red lights so far in the open. Well done, guys. And we'll get Nuki Gordon and Phil Connor to the front, please. You're up next, guys. Out on the board. Hemi Braddock from Ekatahuna, Dennis O'Sullivan all the way from Ireland. Lance is ready. Shears, set, go.
Down the first they go. Oh, niggle. Undermine Simon. Steps up the neck in 5 seconds. Works his way around the shoulder, and both of these shearers blow for blow. Down and into the long blow in 12 and 13 seconds. Oh. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. Let's bring it home, Hemi. Down to that final shoulder. Good recovery, boy. Good recovery. And looking for the time clock, and 27.87. Woo-hoo-hoo. Difficult shape, but great recovery.
Excellent recovery, right? 27 and a 28-second share for those two boys. Well done, guys. Nikki Gordon and Phil Connor can take the stands. And green light it is for
Jess, Bianca.
Hemi, and Dennis is a green light as well. Time taken, both those shearers, well done. Nuki and Phil up on the stage, and we will have Hayden Tapp and Cam Ferguson to the front, please. They're up next. Big Nuki Gordon up there on the front stand, local man. Don't be scared to make a bit of noise. He thrives on it.
Jess, Bianca, Georgia, set, go.
And Phil Connor from Masterton as well. A couple of local fellows up on the stage. Oh, Nuki's having all sorts of trouble with that wee one. He's going, just sit still, darling. Sit still. That's going to be kicky sheep. Okay. Shearers, set, go. And away we go. Nuki Gordon, Phil Connor, both mastered and men up the neck for Nuki. Into the base here, up comes Phil now. Nothing on the top of the head, Phil. Could have saved yourself a shot, but anyway, round the back of the head he rolls. Nuki Gordon in the long blind, 14, 15 seconds. Swings the old leg over. Doesn't get that to do that very often nowadays, but down over the last front shoulder, 21, 22 seconds gone on the clock. Nuki Gordon smacks down into the back leg, 27 seconds for Nuki. And here comes Phil Connor, not far away. Going to be a photo finish for these two folks. And they both hit the button. Oh, 34.54 for Nuki. And a 35-second share for Phil. Well done, guys. So we'll have Cam Ferguson and Hayden Tapp up on the board,
we
please.
have all of the
well done.
Senior teams up onto the stage, the backstage, please.
Green for Nuki. Time counts, Nuki. And a green also for Phil Connor. Cam and Hayden. The big bangers are starting to roll in now, folks.
So if we can all just...
Cam Ferguson from Waipawa. Hayden Tapp from Taihape. Sheeper on the board. We have the arm up. Thanks, Lance. He's all set for us. Get the shearers ready and we'll set them alight. Shearers, set, go.
Down the first leg they go. Undermine Simon, they step up the neck in 3 seconds, and Ferguson leads the way. Works his way around and drops down into the long blow in 9 and 10. The fastest Simon was seen so far, ladies and gentlemen. Over that final shoulder. Come on, Cam, bring it on, homeboy. 19 and 20. Come on, Masterton. The best time so far. Woohoo! 24.61, and Hayden Tapp 28.74. All the same, two very, very good times.
Wham bam, thank you, Lamb. And a green light it is too. Cam Ferguson's time counts. 24 seconds and a green light for Hayden.
All right, for our seniors, let's have our quick prize giving in the middle of, yes.
You go for it, Mavis. We'll just have a spell while Mavis sorts these kids out down the back. And
Come on, quick.
we'll be back with the next heat, which is Ringapawai and Pairata Abraham in about 2 seconds.
All right. Hey, thank you very much for that, guys. Thank you for participating with such good spirit. We've got prizes for everyone, but the top 3 will get a ribbon, Golden Shears ribbon. And first up, Michael Buick. Well done, Michael. Second prize, Sam Mathewson. And third prize, Sam Loader. So clean sweep this year, guys, but we're going to do something next year, aren't we? Yeah. Bags for everybody. Thank you very much for participating. Back to you.
Thanks, Mavis. Give the kids a big hand down there, ladies and gentlemen. Mavis Mullins and all the future of our industry down the back there, folks. So Ringakaha Pawai on the front stand. Pairata Abraham on the back, continuing on with the battle for the top 8 in the New Zealand Wool Scaring Open Speed Shear. 2 boys got their sheep on the board. We have the hand up from Lance, so he's all set. Okay, shearers set, go. Away we go. Ringapawai and Pairata Abraham. Up comes Pairata already. Round into the front shoulder. He watched Cam Ferguson shear. I can do that as well, boy. Way through the long blue he slides. And now down comes Ringapawai. But Pairata Abraham's over the top in 15. Under the front leg. Way down the backside in 18. Come on, Pairata. Bring it home, man. 21, 22. Hits the cord. 23 seconds. Hold the phone. And Ringapawai just another couple of shots. Still a sub 30-second shear ringer, 29 seconds, pretty handy, but Pairata Abraham blew everyone away with that one, that's for sure. Let's see what the judges got to say though. All green light for Pairata Abraham. Time counts. And the old green, red light for Ringakaha Pawai. Bad luck, ring. Bad luck, old mate. So Bodine Hawkins and Shane Ireland are the 2 shearers on the board. They can hop up now, please. Bodine Hawkins and Shane Ireland. Here they come, and we will have Jimmy Samuels and Conan Tekene up the front, please. There are next 2 shearers, Jimmy and Conan. Bodine Hawkins from Martinborough. Shane Ireland also from Martinborough. We have the hand up from Lance. The battle of the Martinborough boys. Up the neck and around the back of the head. Into the first front shoulder. Both these shearers together, but Shane Ireland looks like he's moving ahead ever so slightly. Oh, no, he's not. A bit of a kick in the wriggle. We'll see that. Come to an end, and down over the last front shoulder this time. Bodine Hawkins under the leg. Way down into the flank he drops. Shane Ireland does the same though. Good finish from Shane Ireland on a kicky sheep, but it's still not finished with him. Fraction over the 30 seconds for both these shearers. Well done, nothing in it. Shake of the hand is about it. 30.241, 30.991. Shane and Bodine. Bodine and Shane, red or green, green or red. And we can get Jimmy Samuels and Conan Tekini up there. Green light for both those shearers. Well done, guys. Up you hop. And we'll get Leon Samuels and Digger Balm up on the front of the stage, please. They're the shearers up next. Go Jimmy, they reckon. Jimmy Samuels, Superfly. Conan Tekini from Tomaranui. Backs out onto the board. Nice wee sheep. Hopefully it sits there for him, the big fella. Can smack the wall off, don't you worry about that. But so can Jimmy Samuels, folks. We know that for a fact. So Lance is all set. Get the hand pieces up, boys. Shearers, set, go.
Down the first leg they go, undermine time, and Samuel's first one to step up. Works his way around the shoulder and 7, 8, 9 and 10 and drops down into the long low. Winds himself up and he'll turn for home in 15 seconds. Over the top of the shoulder and under that final flank and down and out he goes. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28.19 and Conan 32.23.
Well done, guys. So another sub 30 second shear from Jimmy. Just a fraction over from Conan. So we'll get Leon Samuels up and Digger Balm up, please. So green light for Jimmy. Time counts. Handy enough time it is too. And a green light it is for Conan. Well done, Conan. And we'll have Corey Salmon and Shane Madison up, second last heat. Up the front, that is. Up the front. They're up next. Corey Salmon and Shane Madison. And then we will have Brett Roberts. Thanks, Lance. Okay, shearers, set, go. And away they go into the first hind leg. Big undermine from both these shearers. Dick Balm up the neck first. Up comes Leon Samuels. Dick Balm from Tikawiti. Leon Samuels from the deep south. Dick Balm swings around. Drops into the long blow, but Leon Samuels is there as well. Another shot. Leon's down over the front shoulder. Now comes Digger. Leon just peeled him back in the long blow. Jimmy Samuels, 21, 22, former world record holder, this guy. Over the tail in 25, 26. Hits the cord. Ooh, Digger Balm. Leon, sorry. How many times have I said that in the past? Leon Samuels, 28.044. Digger Balm just peeled him back at the last second or two, 26.7, and both green lights. Sorry, Leon. Of course, that's Leon Samuels. Both green lights, time counts. So Corey Salmon and Sean Madison up on the board, please, both from the deep south. Corey and Sean. And bringing up the last heat will be Brett Roberts, shearing on his own. Thanks, Lance. Okay, we're all set. As soon as the boys are ready. Corey's got the handpiece up. Sean just jiggling it into position. Shearers, set, go.
Down the first leg they go. Undermine Simon. Sean's the first one to step up in 5 seconds. Up the neck he goes and works his way around the shoulder. Dropping down into the long blow in 12 and 13, 14 and 15. Oh, Corey with a niggler. And Sean's the first one to turn for home. Under that final shoulder and down and out the flank he goes. Right out to the tips of the toes in 27, 28, 29, 30 and 31, 32, 33, 34.47 and 36.57.
Well done, guys. Let's see what them old judges got to say about that. And we'll get Brett Roberts up on the stage. Last shearer in the New Zealand Wool Scaring Open. Brett Roberts it is. Green light for Sean. Green light for Sean. I haven't seen a result for the other shearer. I might have missed it maybe. Or red light for Corey. Bad luck, Corey. Must have been something there they were having a closer look at. And Brett's on the board. Just hang on a second there, Brett. And we'll get the hand up from Lance as soon as he's ready. And he is ready. Shearers, set, go. Away he goes. Firing the big shots in as Brett Roberts. 3 and up the neck. Round the back of the head, the big fella from Matoda. Winds into the long blow this time. He can smack it off. Turning for home in 11, 12. Gets the head back between the legs where it should be. 15. Under the front leg and Brett Roberts comes down. 19 seconds. Come on, Brett. Bring it home. What a good shear from the last man on the board. Hits the cord. 24.21 seconds for Brett Roberts. Well done, Brett. Let's see what the judges say about that before we really celebrate. 24.211. Look pretty good from where I'm sitting, but I'm not the judge. And a green light it is. Well done, Brett Roberts. Okay, so the top 8 in the senior. Heat number 1 will be Cobb Higgins, Linton Palmer. Heat 2, Brandon Maguire-Radama, Lionel Tomata. Heat 3, Jade Maguire-Radama, Sean Gauk. And Heat 4, Connor Puha, Simon Goss. They can make themselves ready, please. Top 8 from the Open will be Parata Abraham, Cam Ferguson, Digger Balm, Hemi Braddock, Leon Samuels, Jack Fagan, Jimmy Samuels, and Brett Roberts. So they'll be after the top 8. So they need to get ready, those guys, those shearers in the Open. They'll be after the top 8 in the senior. Then we'll be moving down to 4. And then the big 2-man final in each grade. So Cobb Higgins and Linton Palmer, you guys can take the stand, folks. Brendan Higgins, Linton Palmer, where are you boys? Brendan's there, up. Here he comes. Righto. First heat in the senior. We need Brandon Maguire-Radama and Lionel Tomata to the front of the stage, please. Ready for the heat next. So we're getting down into it. The Supreme Automotive refinishes. Senior grade, so we're dropping back a grade, but I don't think the times are going to drop a hell of a lot because they got the pressure on them a wee bit. Moving up into the next round, Kerry. Going to have to dig it in a bit if they want to get into the top 4 from here. Taking 4 shearers through, the fastest 4 with the green light. Have the hand up from Lance, so he's all set. Out on the board they come. We'll get the hand pieces up and we'll get into it. Top 8, ladies and gentlemen, in the senior. Shearers, set, go.
Down the first leg we go. We are looking for the top 4 in Linton Palmer. First one to step up the neck. Cobb Higgins right there as well. Round the shoulder they go and drop down into the long blow in 9 and 10 seconds. Round the long blow they go and turn for home in 19 and 20. Take the cheek wheel and down and over the brisket they go. 24, 25 under that final shoulder. Down and out the flank they go. Come on, boys, bring it on home. 32, 33, 34, 35. 35.92 for the boy from the south and 37.12 for Cobb Higgins.
Well done, guys. Linton Palmer, the quicker shearer in that heat. Okay, Brandon Wairarapa and Lionel Tomata up to the stage, please. And we'll have Jade Wairarapa and Sean Gauk to the front of the stage, ready for their heat next. Oh, red light from Cobb Higgins. Didn't want that in the semi-final, or the top 8 rather. Linton Palmer, have we had a result there on the front stand? On the back stand rather, Linton Palmer. Okay, so it must have been a green light anyway. Must have missed it. Brandon Wairarapa on the front. Lionel Tomata on the back. Good Southland boys, these fellas, Raylene. Good Southland boys. We have the hand up from Lance. He's all set. We'll get the hand pieces up from the boys. Shearers, set, go. Away we go. Second heat on the top 8 of the senior. Ooh, Brandon just had to wind the tension down a bit. Cost him a couple of shots. Lionel Tomata taking advantage of it. Away he goes. Drops into the long blow. Now around comes Brandon. Lionel Tomata, they always got to kick his sheep. Not sitting for him. Cost him a second or two. Brandon's right back there with him. Brandon Wairarapa. Both from Southland, these boys. Down they come. Brandon Wairarapa worked his way into the lead. Down over the tail, another couple of shots, just got hooked up. Cost him a second or two. He knows he's got more gas in the tank, does Brandon. 31-second share, and Lionel just had a difficult sheep. 37 seconds, bad luck, Lionel. You get through the first round, and then you get a shit sheep in the second round. That's the way it works. Green light for Brandon, time counts. And Lionel Tomata. Let's see what the result is for Lionel. We'll get Jade Wairarapa up and Sean Gauk up, please. So maybe that green light's not working down there. Yep, so it is green light for Lionel. So Jade and Sean up now, and we'll have Connor Puha and Simon Goss to the front, please. Ready for their heat next. Supreme Automotive refinishes, senior, top 8. Lance is ready. Shearers, set, go.
Down the first leg they go. Undermine Simon Wairarapa. Up the neck goes Sean. Working around the neck and dropping on down into the long blower. 9 and 10 seconds. Good time, boys. Good time. Bring it on home. And they swing for home in 15 and 16 seconds. Over their final shoulder, under the flank and down and out the final leg they go. 23, 24, 25, 26. Go for the time clock. 29.70.
Sub 30-second share there for Jade. And Sean Gauk just a fraction over. Well done, guys. Let's see what the judges say. Connor Puha, please, and Simon Goss. The last 2 shearers in the top 8. And then we're moving into the top 8 of the Open. 2 green lights. Well done, guys. I think Connor's on the front stand, I think. Here they come. We have the thumbs up from Lance down the back. He's all set to go. And pieces are up. Shearers, set, go. Away we go. Connor Puha, Simon Goss. Last two shearers with a chance to get into the top four. We'll say goodbye to the four slowest men. Around the back of the head for Connor, but it's a difficult sheep. It's just wriggling and bouncing about. Simon Goss makes the most of his one. Slides up the backbone and turns for home. Simon Goss down over the last front shoulder. Under the front leg and away down into the flank he drops. Right down to the back leg. Simon Goss. 25, 26 seconds. Come on, Simon. And there's the button. Sub 30-second share as well for Simon Goss. Well done, my man. Connor Puha hits the cord just a fraction over the 30 seconds. Let's see what the judges say about that. The last two shearers in the senior with a chance of getting through into the top four. We'll be moving straight on to the open top 8. That'll be coming up very shortly. Let's see what them old judges say about it at the back. Oh, red light for Simon Goss. That was a sub 30-second shear as well. Bad luck, Simon. Opens the door for someone else, I suppose, and a green light it is for Connor. Time counts for Connor. So the open, the running order for the open will be, heat 1 will be Jimmy Samuels and Jack Fagan. Heat 2, Leon Samuels and Hemi Braddock. Heat 3, Digger Balm, Cam Ferguson. Heat 4, Brett Roberts, Parata Abraham. That's the running order, so we can get so those guys are up there. So the top 4 that will share in the top 4 in the senior, Jade Maguire-Radama, Brandon Maguire-Radama, Sean Galk and Connor Puha. That's the top 4 in the senior, guys. So you guys need to be ready to rock and roll. Moving on to the New Zealand Wool Scouring Open top 8. Jimmy Samuels it is and Jack Fagan looking for a spot in the top 4. We'll say goodbye to the 4 slowest or the red lights. And top 4 will be coming back for another go, getting into the final. Jimmy and Jack, both more than capable. Hands up from Lance. Just let the boys get settled in. Shearers, set, go.
Down the first leg, here they go. Undermine time for Fagan. Samuels is already there and down and into the long blow. Starting to wind up the young fella from Martin. And he'll swing for home in 13 seconds. Down and over the last side they go. We are looking toward the top 4. Down and out the flank he goes. 21, 22, 23 and Fagan is coming and it is going to be 27-18 to Jimmy Samuels.
Very, very close there, Jimmy. Sheep just wriggled and kicked. He had a bit of gas left in the tank, so he knows he can drop that time if he gets through, but he's got to get through. 27-184, 27-293. Green lights for both those shearers. Well done. Leon Samuels and Hemi Braddock up now. Leon and Hemi looking for a spot in the top 4. 27 seconds to beat so far. Lance is ready up the back. We'll get the boys set up and all be into it. Shearers, set, go. Away we go this time. 2 young shearers, Leon Samuels. Up the neck he is. Hemi Braddock right there as well. Leon, oh, just flapping that front leg around. They're both around under the long blow together. Leon Samuels swings through the backbone up into the air. But Hemi Braddock's a couple of shots ahead of him. Oh, Leon Samuels one just doesn't want to play the game. Still don't want to play the game, but Hemi Braddock go right down the back leg, 22. There's a share and a half, ladies and gentlemen. 24.74. And Leon Samuels just finishes off a very difficult sheep. Didn't need that. Well, bad luck, Leon. Hemi Braddock made the most of his, though, folks. A good shear from that young man. 24.74 and a green light, so Hemi's time counts. Up comes Dig on the front stand, probably, and Cam Ferguson. Just waiting on Leon's light. Green light it is, so Leon's time counts, even though that sheep cost him a few seconds, no doubt about that, unfortunately. So Dig and Cam, Dig Balm, our workhorse, Cam Ferguson, ex-world champion. These guys can get around them. We have the hand up from Lance down the back. Boys will get set up. Shearers, set, go.
Down the first leg they go, undermine time and Ferguson. First one to step up in 3 seconds. Round the shoulders they go and Dig a bar. He's the first one to drop into the long blow. Round the long blow they go and Ferguson coming the back hard. Over the last side in 17, 18, 19 and 20. Down and out the flank, ladies and gentlemen. He is humming, boys. 25.39. Then Diggerbarn, 29.17.
Well done, guys. Both sub 30-second shears. Cam, down the last side, he poured pretty quick. A good shear, 25 seconds. Let's see what they'll do. Green light for Cam Ferguson. Time counts. Just waiting on Dig's light, and we'll get Brett Roberts and Parata Abraham up, please. Oh, bad luck for Digger Balm. Red light for Dig. That sheep looked a bit bony, actually, so that's what I'll be putting it down to. Brett Roberts, Parata Abraham, the last 2 shearers looking for a shot at getting thrown to the top 4 of the New Zealand Wool Scaring Open. We have the top 4 for the Supreme Automotive Refinishes Senior. They'll be up next. Connor, Sean, Brandon, Jade. Have the hand up from Lance. Shearers, set, go. And they're into it. Up the neck for Brett Roberts. He's a couple of shots in front of Pirata, swinging through the long blow, 10, 11 seconds. Down over the last front shoulder. Pirata's pulled him back a bit. Down comes Brett Roberts, so by both of them. 19 seconds. Well, these are going to be 2 very, very good times. 22, hit the cord, Brett. 22 for Pirata, 23 for Brett Roberts. What a way to finish the top 8, ladies and gentlemen. So just seeing what the judge is going to say about the green light for Brett. Time counts, Brett. Well done. Parata. Green light for Parata Abraham. 2 very good times with green lights. Well done, guys. So we'll let you know who they are immediately. We'll have Connor Puha and Sean Gauk in heat number 1 of the top 4 of the senior, followed by Brandon Maguire-Radama and Jade Maguire-Radama. So Connor and Sean can come out. And the top 4 in the open, Parata Abraham, Brett Roberts, Hemi Braddock, Cam Ferguson. So they're the top 4 in the open. Those guys need to get ready to rock and roll. They'll be up again shortly. Konapuha, Sean Gauk, top 4 in the senior. Proudly sponsored by Supreme Automotive Refinishes. Big thanks to the 2 sponsors here of our Speed Shear events tonight. Just waiting for a couple of sheep. Lance is ready. We'll get some sheep. These sheep might have been picked maybe for the top 4 in both final. So a couple of very good finals we're looking at, folks. We've got to find who the finalists are in the senior right now. And the top 4 in the open, Parata, Brett, Hemi and Cam. Going to see some fluff flying shortly, folks. Okay, looks like we've got a couple of big woolies in there. Just want to double check with Lance. Yes, he's all set. Konapuha, Sean Gauk, first of the top 4 in the senior. Shearers, set, go. Away we go. Into the first hind leg. Konapuha, Sean Gauk up the neck already. 4-5 seconds. Round the back of the head for both these shearers, but Konapuha moving out in the front as he hits a long blow, swinging through the backbone. Another couple of shots, had to go back for a bit. Cost him a second. 15, 16, 17 seconds on the clock as he drops down over the last front shoulder. Konapuha leading the way in this heat, 23. Another couple of shots. Good share for a young senior grade shearer, 26.59. And Sean Gauk just a fraction over the 30-second mark. Oh, you wee honey. Dash it all, he's saying. 34.630 for Sean, 26.593 for Connor. Well done, guys. Thank you. And that will be... There we go, Brandon Wairarapa, Jade Wairarapa, both these two brothers from Winton in the final, in the top 4 rather, looking for a spot in the final. Green light for Connor. Green light for Connor. Sean Gauk looking for a light for Sean. Green light it is for Sean as well. Time taken. Let's see what these two Winton boys have got up their sleeve. Lance is all set. Shearers, set, go.
Down the first leg they go, undermined Simon. Brendan's the first one to step up. Up round the neck he goes and turns and drops down into the long blow in 9 and 10 seconds. Jade has just opened his ears. He said, I got a little honey, and he knows exactly what to do with it. Down and out the flank he goes in 22, 23, 24, 25. Whoa, not bad, 26.18. And Brendan's coming home in 34, 35, 36. Come on, Brendan. I think that might be one he would like to forget, Norm.
Well done, guys. Give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Our top 4 in the Supreme Automotive Refinishes senior grade. Well, we'll have our top 2. They need to get ready to rock and roll. So 2 green lights. Jade and Brandon, 2 green lights. Well done, guys. So the top 2, Jade Wairarapa and Konapuha, they will compete in the final of the senior event after the top 4 in the open, which is right now. So we're just missing a sheet here, so just let us figure it out and we'll get... So Brett Roberts and Jimmy Samuels will be heat 1. Hang on a minute. No. There it is. Cam Ferguson, Hemi Braddock. Heat number 1. Cam Ferguson and Hemi up on the board. Cam Ferguson, Hemi Braddock. Ton of talent on the stage right now. First two of the top 4 up on the stage. This one proudly sponsored by the New Zealand Wool Shearing. Lance is ready. Shearers, set, go. Away they go. Undermine time for both these shearers, but Cam Ferguson's hopped out into the front as he swings into the long blow. 8 seconds. You're going to see a fast time here, folks. Swings around through the long blow and into the last side. And down comes Hemi Braddock, so he's not far away, but Hemi lost the head. Cam Ferguson, on the other hand, did not. 21.104 for Cam Ferguson. And a 27.262. Shear for Hemi Braddock, ladies and gentlemen. It takes a very good shear to make a 27-second shear look slow. Well done, Cam. And a green light as well, Cam Ferguson. 27 seconds for Hemi Braddock, and that was a good shear, but he was blitzed by Cam Ferguson. And a green light for Hemi. Well done, Hemi. And we'll have, who's the other two? Brett Roberts and Parata Abraham up on the stage. Yeah. Brett Roberts, young man from Matoda in the Deep South. Parata Abraham, the local man. Let's see who's supporting that fella. I'll support the South Islander. You guys support Parata. We'll see who makes the most noise. Lance is all set. We'll find these fellas a sheep. Another couple of very, very good speed shearers here. Shearers, set, go.
Down the first leg we go, undermine time, 21 seconds to beat, boys, and they're working their way around and dropping down in the long blow. 9 and 10, I reckon this we go very, very close. Ladies and gentlemen, get in behind these boys. Down and out the flank they go, 19, 20, 22, 23.49, 25.73. Both of those shearers just a little caught up on that last side, but they were close. They were close, Norm.
They were close. 25 seconds of Brett Roberts. He had 2 or 3 seconds to take off that. That sheep just pulled his back leg in on the last leg, and Brett was going far out. And a 23-second shear from Parata Abraham. Give them a hand, folks. They're senior and open top 4. So there you have it, the top 2. In the open, Cam Ferguson, Parata Abraham. We're just going to... I presume the lights... We've either had them or we're waiting for them, one or the other. So the senior Supreme Automotive refinishes. Senior Speed Shear final, the top 2, Jade Maguire-Radama, Connor Puha. Are those guys ready to rock and roll? They won't be too far away. Jade is. Where's young Connor? He's coming down. They can hop up on the stage. Give them a big hand as they take the stage, ladies and gentlemen, from Winton, Jade Maguire-Radama on the front stand. And from Kim Bolton on the back stand, Connor Puha, the fastest two here today. We're going to find a winner out of these two shearers. So we're down to the two. One from Southland, one from the middle of the North Island. Lance is ready. Shearers set, go.
Rightio, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final. It is all or nothing, and they step up the neck in 5 seconds. Come on, boys, wind into it. Prize money up for grabs, and down and into the long blow they go. 14, 15 seconds, and turn for home. Trademark Wairarapa, another final shoulder. Connor Puha, who is it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? And looking for it, Connor Puha. Jade Maguire Radama. But the question is it going to be a red? Is it going to be a green light? Only time will tell, Norm. Time will tell.
Yep, Connor just edged him out. Jade got hooked up on that last bloody leg. Jade Maguire Radama with the green light. Let's see what Connor's is. He had the quickest time. Ooh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Connor Puha with a green light as well. 28-second Shear versus the 29 of Jade's. Well done, you two shearers. Give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, once again. The Supreme Automotive Refinishes sponsored Senior Speed Shear. So we just have the two open boys. We'll get their names on the screen and we'll get them up. Parata Abraham on the front stand, Cam Ferguson on the back stand when those guys are ready. Here's Cam. Parata won't be too far away. There he is. Give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. New Zealand Wool Scouring Open Speed Shear final, folks. Cam Ferguson on the back stand. Parata Abraham, the two fastest here this evening. Golden Shears Speed Shear. Proudly sponsored by New Zealand Wool Scouring. Big thanks to our two sponsors tonight. Really appreciate their input. Some big breaths getting sucked in up there, I can tell you that. Cam's got a sheep out. Parata. Sheep out. Lance is ready when we're ready. Shearers set, go. Away we go. Undermine time for both these shearers, but Cam's throwing up the neck half a second ahead of Parata. Lays into the long blow time already for Cam Ferguson, but here comes Parata Abraham. Way up the backbone, he goes as well. They both turn for home. Blow for blow as they work their way down over the last front shoulder. 17 seconds, 18 seconds. Cam Ferguson, Parata. Oh, they hit the call. Oh, no. What a debacle. So, Parata lost his sheep. Cam never hit his button, so we'll get back to you on that one, folks. Give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, the two fastest shearers of the night, Parata Abraham, Cam Ferguson. So Parata's a 22-second shear. Cam had a green light anyway. Parata, let's see what the judges say about that one. And a green light. Well done, you two guys. We did see Cam hit the button, but the clock never stopped for whatever reason, so. there, but he thought he hit it fair and square, so unless there's a fault in the button, that's why he stood up.
same thing right there.
Huh? What's this? What am I doing? Norm.
You don't want to do it?
What else would I do? So put your hands together once again, ladies and gentlemen. Our senior and open grade speed shearers. It was a pretty exciting finish in the open, there's no doubt about that. But first, the Supreme Automotive Refinishes Senior Speed Shear. I'm going to get Philip Morrison up here just to present these prizes on behalf of Supreme Automotive Refinishes. And the lovely Sam Gordon, of course, is going to give out these prizes. So thanks, Philip and Sam. First place, $500 cash. And this Supreme Automotive Refinishes Senior with a 28.011 share was Connor Puha. And the winner here tonight. Well done, Connor. So we'll get our other finalists up as well, and we'll have our open guys sort of handy as well. Please, can we get our other three senior grade guys up to the front? So well done, Connor. Connor, come over here, old mate. Connor. Pretty close between you and Jade, and a good one to you.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank the sponsors and the committee for putting the show on. Cheers.
Well done, Connor. Second place, $250 cash, Jade Wairarapa from the Deep South. Third place, $150 cash, courtesy of Supreme Automotive Refinishes, Sean Gauk. Fourth place, $100 cash, from the Deep South also, Brandon Wairarapa. Give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, our senior finalists and this year's winner, Connor Puha. So the New Zealand Wool Scaring Open, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the New Zealand Wool Scaring, I'd like to invite Mr. Duncan Mackay up onto the stage. He might say a couple of words on behalf of New Zealand Wool Scaring. Thank you, Duncan, for your support of the Open here. It was a pretty exciting finish, as you can see. She was all over the place there for a second or two, but we got a result in the end.
Yeah, we sure did, and I think the sheep start on the night as well as both those last two shearers who handled themselves pretty well. New Zealand Wool Scaring are proud sponsors of this marquee event, and we really appreciate the effort that goes into it and the results we get. And the crowd was certainly lively tonight. And maybe that spurred the sheep on, I don't know. But anyway, I'd like to ask Parata Abraham to come up and receive his prize money. Okay, sure.
Thanks, Duncan, and Parata Abraham, $800 richer, plus the MKM Tasman vest. Well done, Parata. That was a close run thing, but you can see on the police-supervised replay that your hand was just on the button a fraction of a second ahead of Cam's. Very, very close.
Yeah, no, it's, I definitely felt close, so I'm just pretty happy to take the win, Norm. But I'd just like to thank New Zealand Scales Wool Company for sponsoring this event. Everyone that made it happen, and the lovely sister-in-law up here as well. Cheers, guys.
Well done, Parata. Good on you for sneaking that one in. Second place, $400 cash, courtesy of New Zealand Wool Scaring, plus the MKM Tasman vest, Cam Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. Just a fraction of a second behind Parata. You can just see Cam's hand reaching for the button as Pies hit the button. So well done, Cam. Third place, $200 cash, plus the MKM Tasman vest goes to Brett Roberts from Southland, folks. Fourth place, $100 cash, plus the MKM Tasman vest, courtesy of New Zealand Wool Scaring, Hemi Braddock with a 27-second shear. Well done, Hemi. They might have hopped in the share, those boys, maybe. Hop over there, Duncan, and get a photo of those two anyway. We'll get Brett's and Hemi's vests to them anyway, and I might take this prize money myself, but give them a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Our winners this year. Congratulations, Parata and Cam. Well done. So that actually concludes tonight's action, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Golden Shears Thursday's night session. Really looking forward to seeing you all here tomorrow to carry on the Woolhandling and Shearing and pressing competition. A major one in New Zealand, major one in the world. So looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a good evening.
All good. Yeah, I know.